Hey yo guys, so Željko just called me that we are taking apart the engine. But before I go, I really wanted to show you something that I probably haven't shown on the vlog before. I finally got the case for my mini Shelby, so this is 118 model and it's an exact spec of mine. I'm really happy about this thing. And now let's go and finally find out what has gone wrong with the engine inside of the real Shelby. All right, let's go. We have finally come down to the main part of the engine, and as you can see, the covers are off and the gearbox is off, of course, but this part is the hardest to take off the engine, so we must like grab it behind here and pull it out. But as I was watching the other people do it, it's yeah, they all struggle with this part, so hopefully it doesn't give us too much issues, and we'll be able to come down to the main internals soon. So let's continue. So yes. A lot of shavings.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Yep. Metal shavings. Fuck. There's a lot of shavings, so doesn't look the best. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So we have found where the golden shavings are from. Yep, that's it. Ah, shit. Look at it. Yep. We found it right over here. So these are the big bearings, and they are, well, they're done as well. So basically all bearings on the crankshaft are done. We thought that maybe these parts will be a bit better, but yeah. It's worse than we thought. Yeah. Yeah. And this is the other part. Fuck. we managed to take apart the whole engine, and it's not good news. It's really worse than we expected. So every moving part is damaged. So basically the whole engine is done. So now we will do the damage report and contact Ford US, and we'll see where we get from here. But Shelby's gonna need a brand new engine, which is a lot of money, and we can't use any of these parts. So I'm just finishing this video, and I noticed that I haven't tell you what the conclusion is because I was so devastated with the outcome of the engine. So basically the conclusion is that the main damage happened on the bearings on the crankshaft, and when they started to produce metal shavings, those shavings went with oil through the whole engine and basically damaged the whole engine. But why did this happen? This is the bigger question. The most probable theory is that the car wasn't getting enough oil. There was enough oil in the engine, but it wasn't getting it through the internals enough. So it could be the pump failure, it could be some kind of issue with pressure drops. So we still need to make additional tests to confirm this. But basically the car didn't have enough oil in the internals. And what's really weird is that the car didn't display any warning lights. It was running fine until the last few meters before I parked it, and I heard the weird knocking sound that you could see in my first video. Apart from that, it was nothing that could be suspicious. You know, I was really careful with the car. I checked the oil level every 2 weeks, you know, so the car really had enough oil. You know, the service was done properly on the time, you know, everything was by the book. So it's really weird that this happened, but these engines being hand built, some percentage of these engines did have such issues. So right now I'm already in contact with Ford US. I send them now the email with all the photos, videos, everything what we found. And we are waiting their answer, you know, how to approach this and what's the next step forward. Basically, the best possible version would be that they would give us a brand new engine and we return this one, you know, whatever. This would be the best for all of us. Because if the car would be located in US, this would already been done, you know. But since the car is located currently in Europe, it's a bit more complicated. That's it for now. This is all we know so far. So we know what's the damage, that the current engine is not gonna go back to the Shelby because I really want this car to be in most pristine condition it can be. So if that means I need to, you know, get all the parts for the new engine or the whole new engine, so be it. So that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!